very good evening, and how are you doing? It's Brian Ngeno here, and today we are so excited. Actually, we are talking to a young innovator who has turned dreams into reality. And so today we are talking about chick production, and our guest is Gibson, and I want to give him this opportunity to share with us how he has been able to even do this work of chick production. So. You can see here we have an incubator, an homemade incubator, and so want to hear from him the story about how the journey has been. So welcome. Yeah, so karibu sana Gibson. So ukoaje? Uh,
Yeah.
so you can introduce yourself and also yeah tell us something about what you're doing.
Okay. I'm Gibson Ochieng, a recent graduate from Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Beto University.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I did electrical and control engineering.
yeah,
So this incubator, the idea came when I was in third year.
yeah,
Actually. Yeah. So I was thinking about it, but the idea of actualizing it is what made me like I never thought it could be possible.
yeah.
So what made me take that bold step is when I realized that I was finishing school
Mm.
and there's nothing I'd done as an engineer, something that could help me. Now that in Kenya, finding an employment at times becomes challenging. So I wanted something innovative that could help me
Yeah.
get something.
Mm.
So that's when I took the bold step.
Yeah.
But it was never an easy journey.
Mm.
Yeah, if it were just for any regular person who
Yeah.
was never determined in that passion,
Yeah.
probably they would have given up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me around 6 months to actually stabilize.
Mm.
Yeah, at first I placed 60 eggs.
Yeah.
Only three came out. Yeah, that was a very huge loss actually.
Yeah.
For anyone
Mm.
who was just focused about the returns.
Yeah.
And those quick goals, then we would have given up.
Yeah.
But since I knew what I wanted,
Yeah.
I kept doing it. So
Yeah.
I was learning from a mistake. Okay, this time I did this mistake, so I'll buy another bunch of eggs.
Yeah.
I give it a try.
Yeah.
Again, I get more losses, but I learned something. So I kept on improving
Yeah.
until I got where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was never an easy journey.
Yeah. One of the pillars in Let's Talk is about creativity and innovation. And so this is where now we are inspiring us, the young people, to come up with ideas that we can be able to invest in. Even and you've just talked about you thinking and seeing the skills that you've had in even creating something out of the engineering that you've done. And this is actually something so important that it really, I know it has built you. It has you've learned a lot. You say that you at first you placed 60 eggs and three came out. That might have been must have been discouraging, but at least you continued. Maybe you just a word for that young person.
First of all,
Yeah,
one thing as young people you need to understand is every year when you look, you see that thousands of graduates
yeah,
are coming from these educational institutions,
yeah.
going into the job market.
Mm.
But the harsh reality is that there are not enough opportunities. So you find that unemployment has been high.
Mm.
People came to university with high expectations, knowing that after they come out of that university
Yeah,
they'll get a job. Now they find that the reality is totally different.
yeah.
So you find people committing suicide and getting into depression.
Mm.
So I just like to encourage the youth out there.
Mm.
If there's something that your hand finds to do it with all your might.
Mm.
Yeah, anything that can create an opportunity for you and others. Like for this one,
Mm.
I know it can create opportunity even for young men. I can just look for young men and tell them, create for me this dimension. I just give them a drawing.
Mm.
Because I know I'll expand and I'll create opportunities for more young people.
Yeah.
So young people out there, look into it. Look at the we call the market gaps.
Yeah.
Look at what is what around you that you can put in. You know, you get money by solving people's problems.
Yeah.
For me, in case I realized there are many people. Actually, I gave it a try. I never knew in Central here that even Kikuyus can write. So I just gave it a try. Actually, I asked two women, and that I built on that, and I knew I was going to find market.
Yeah.
So I realized that many people want to rear chicken, but now we're waiting for it to go and work with the co-op and brood, take care of the chicken. It was taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
So this one was going to save time. And you know, when you do something large scale, it becomes profitable.
True.
Yeah.
So I want us now you to take us through this incubator, how it is working, the capacity that maybe the materials you used, how you operate it, because for this thing to come out, even for the chicks to come out, I know it's a process. Yeah, so maybe you can take us through maybe what's the capacity of the incubator that you are using.
Okay, as you can see, I've written here.
Yeah.
200 x capacity, and the power it's consuming is
Yeah.
60 watts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're asking about how I came up with this.
Yeah.
First of all, I had to draw. This
Yeah.
actually, this is my second incubator. The first one we just saw this 1 month ago.
Oh, actually, yeah.
So this one I made using my own hands. That's what you see. It's not that I need to refine my carpentry skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I really tried.
Mm.
So I bought this wood.
Yeah.
And also the plywood. Nails, you need them. Wire mesh where you set the eggs.
Yeah.
Aluminium foil for conservation of heat. Then
Yeah.
I also look for a thermostat, fan, and way of creating, providing humidity for the eggs because they also need humidity.
Yeah. So actually, I know through this process, how many days does it take?
Actually, I know I think better just works by mimicking what a hen does.
How a hen works.
Yeah, turning,
Yeah.
sitting on the egg. So
Yeah.
since a hen takes 21 days,
Yeah.
and also this one is copying what the hen does, so it also takes 21 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. By day 21, you have all your chicks. Sometimes it can delay up to day 23 if you have power outages. But eventually by day 24,
Yeah.
you have all of them running.
Yeah.
That's the farthest it can go. If it goes beyond day 24, then it's not going to come out.
Okay. So maybe what is the most challenge that you faced even doing this work?
Challenge. Kenya Power. It reaches a point where you feel like maybe Kenya Power has something against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine there came a point when everything was going on smoothly.
Yeah.
For those 20 days.
Yeah.
Now on day 21 when they have started hatching,
Yeah.
power decides to go off at let's say 12 midnight.
Yeah.
Comes tomorrow at 2. You know that's enough to just destroy it. It happened around thrice. I almost gave up by the age. You imagine you have just 120 if they're going on way. Yeah. When it comes to hatching time, they scolded whenever they start dying inside. And it goes at midnight. Yeah. Before you realize it, it's at 4. You realize, hey, this darkness is what happened. And what makes you realize is that now they start producing those uncomfortable sounds because of the cold. Yeah. You know, chicks don't like cold. So what are some of the things that you are doing maybe in improving in future? How you can be able to handle such problems? So for such a problem, you need a backup. Yeah. And for backup, you need a solar and a battery. Yeah. Yeah. So it's only that I've been doing my research. I've gone to just online shopping. I've looked at the solar and battery. They are quite expensive. So they are good for, let's say, when for large scale. For example, if I develop a 500 x capacity, then for that one you cannot afford to lack a backup because the losses can be massive. Yeah. I want us to go now. After you hatch the chicks, how much do you sell one chick? Well, it all depends. Yeah. Yeah. Those who can take at day one, even though it's very rare because most people they consider them too fragile. Yeah. They don't handle them. So most of the times I do sell 1 week old and 2 weeks old, maximum 2 weeks old. And I never go beyond 2 weeks because I don't have enough space. Yeah. To keep them. So for 1 week goes for 130. 2 weeks goes for 150. Okay. That's amazing, and hey, that's because now you can see now. So let's say in a month you have 120 chicks and you are selling at 130 or 120. You said 130 or one. Okay, let's work with 150 because that's more common. Yeah. Yes. So 150 and you have let's say 100 chicks. That's around 15,000. Okay. Use them. So maybe how was this venture impacted your life as a young person? First of all, I think it has given me hope that if someone has dreams and is really determined to achieve them, it's highly possible. Yeah, because this is just an idea that came into my mind, but now when I see, I can see that now my idea has taken a form, physical form. Yeah. And of course, that money that I'm making is still too little. 10K in a month, okay, it's like some additional income here and there. Yeah, but now I'm looking forward to expand. I want it to become something massive. Yeah. This is just the beginning. Yeah. And I know with our viewers, there is someone who will want to partner with you and also invest in this work.
So maybe you can share with us, maybe how can they reach
First of all, if you are willing to come and join me, you are
you?
really welcome. Yeah, I'm looking for like-minded people so that we can grow together.
Yeah.
So for them to reach me,
Mm.
there are a lot of platforms,
Mm.
but the common one which I use currently, I just have. You can find me on Facebook at Gibson Ochieng, and also TikTok, not that active. YouTube, I have my YouTube channel, but it's not that active. Okay, also, let's say something common like my WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me at 0769 979265.
Okay, so I'll post the number down there so that you can see you can reach out to Gibson. And so maybe your last advice to a young person out there. And we've been having cases of young people committing suicide. We've been having cases of young people being depressed and all those problems with mental health. And so, what is the maybe advice that you can give to a young person out there?
Okay, for any young person out there, I understand I'm also young. One thing I can just tell you, have hope and have something. Even though we can be complaining, oh, government this, that, but have something that at least you can do. Yeah, for the meantime, because we've been programmed to believe that the only way to make it out is through employment. But now that mindset should shift. Let you have something so that employment can be like maybe the second or even last resort, but not the first resort. Because having employment as the first resort, then you get disappointed, you easily get depressed, and it's not good for a young generation to be depressed because we are the face of tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. In fact, you've talked about something that is so important, that have something in your hand. And it reminded me of Moses being told, "What do you have? What do you have in your hand?" He says that I have this stick. And so, as a young person out there, it's an encouragement that you have something. Before someone recognizes you, it's that you have something that you are able to bring out to the table. And through that, people are going to reach out to you. So, that's the end of our episode. And follow us for more and have a blessed moment.